Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by CALVO'S Insurance, a legacy of trust. Serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
It's now up to the governor to decide whether the casino should be shut down at the Liberation Carnival.
And a Hawaii senator bringing to light what could be ahead for the military buildup in Guam.
And another DEP Corps officer files an appeal, opening the door to more information released about the agency's investigation into the beating of a detainee.
Hafa and good evening. I'm Crystal Paco alongside Nick Delgado. It's a done deal. Almost. Senators voting unanimously to get rid of the casino at the Liberation Carnival this afternoon.
Quite an emotional moment for the bill's author and a win of sorts for anti-gambling groups who watched as the vote came down.
The question has been asked over and over again, casino or no casino?
Bill 50-34 received 15 ayes. Bill 50-34 COR is duly passed by the body. Congratulations, Senator Nelson.
Holding back her excitement as she joined her colleagues cheering on the session floor, freshman Senator Talina Nelson getting the upper hand after the measure that would do away with the casino operations at the Liberation Carnival is passed.
This is not my win alone. This is their win. And this is also the people of Guam's win. For us to finally take a stand and as a legislative body, unanimously, and say we will not allow this to happen on our island.
Anti-gambling groups Keep Guam Good and Lanatlisson Casino also there for the vote. Both groups now calling for the governor and lieutenant governor to back the measure as well.
I'm just beyond happy at this point. I know that we made outreaches to every single senator. I didn't share what a lot of them said to me, but I was really hopeful that what their promises were to me, they would actually come through, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm thrilled. I think this sends such a strong message to the people.
Loud and clear, boys. People of Guam have spoken. Let's keep Guam clean.
However, the governor's spokesperson says they would first need to review it.
I would hope that they would also look at another funding source, to help. I mean, you're talking about what, $400,000, possibly more, is what I believe Mayor said during, a legislative hearing with senators.
Meantime, the casino building remains up at the Paseo grounds. No word what will happen to the facility should the governor sign the bill into law.
Senator Nelson says she will reach out to the Guam Liberation Historical Society and the Mayor's Council of Guam to do whatever she can to ensure a family-oriented carnival does happen. While one bill heads to the governor's desk, another could be heading to court. Sabrina Salas-Matanani has the story.
When it comes to the governor's Tran bill, three little words sum up the legislature's position: bring it on. Senator Michael Nicholas.
If he's going to be insisting that the legislature do something like this, he's going to have to get the courts to become involved.
On Thursday, Governor Eddie Calvo wrote a letter to Legislative Secretary Regine Biscoe-Lee asking why Bill 1S hasn't been sent to his office for signature. According to the legislature's standing rules, the legislation failed to garner the 8 required votes for passage during a May 9th special session. The bill received 7 yes votes, 6 no, and 2 senators were excused from voting. And according to the governor's interpretation of federal law, it actually passed.
The Organic Act does call for, or does define a passed vote as that of majority vote of those who are present and voting.
The governor's spokesperson, Oya Nirikla, says the federal law trumps the legislature's standing rules.
We are waiting for, we're hoping that the good senator would be able to provide a reason as to why she doesn't want to pay tax refunds, and allow this bill to pass through as the Organic Act allows us.
In a response letter sent Thursday, Senator Lee said the legislation was not adopted. And according to her colleague, Senator Nicholas, it doesn't get any clearer than that.
If the governor wishes to challenge the ruling of the Guam legislature, his only recourse to do so is to actually go through the courts. And so rather than trying to order the legislature to pass something that it says it did not, I would advise him to seek a judicial remedy if he insists.
The governor's Tran bill would authorize a $75 million line of credit, which his administration says will pay out tax refunds quicker. St. Nicholas, however, has argued that the government needs to live within its means and prioritize the people. Quote, "Debt is our problem, it is not the solution." KUAM sources say the governor could be taking the matter to court.
And APPLEWOOD confirmed this afternoon $1 million in tax refunds will be mailed out this weekend to those who filed by February 6th.
Is a further reduction looming in the number of Marines relocating to Guam? A U.S. Senate budget hearing sheds light on a pair of issues that could have a huge impact on the military buildup here. Nestor Lecanto reports.
It was Hawaii Senator Brian Schatz who raised the concerns during the hearing.
I worry that there are aspects of the current plan that are going to fall short, particularly when it comes to Guam.
Schatz wrote to Defense Secretary James Mattis about it, who acknowledged the two critical issues. First, there is a shortfall here in air and sea assets needed to transport troops for rapid deployment. But even more alarming, according to Schatz's letter from Secretary Mattis, is if proposed training facilities, especially in Tinian, are not built because of unresolved environmental concerns raised by the CNMI. Marine Commandant General Robert Neller reassures that because it's a political imperative, the troops are coming. However,
the Marine Corps has always said that wherever we go, we have to be able to train and maintain the readiness of the force that's there.
What happens if CNMI doesn't work?
For us, then we would, that would be a problem, because the forces that right now are scheduled to go to Guam require that they be able to maintain at least a rudimentary level of maintenance, of readiness, training readiness. There are other places that we could go to train. There are other options, and I think it would be appropriate at that time, if all that comes to pass, that we consider taking a look at those options.
Where and what options were not disclosed, and the general hints that the military may be hedging for now.
And some of the money we are spending is just basic infrastructure, because we do know that there are going to be forces on Guam, because we have to reposition the force to meet the political imperative.
Senator Schatz, who's now the highest-ranking Democrat on the Military Construction Appropriations Subcommittee, says changes may be in order much sooner than later.
To the extent that we're implementing a plan that was developed over the last decade, we may need to be quicker in making adjustments to make this work for the Marine Corps and the Navy.
For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
A senior staff member for Governor Eddie Calvo is the latest victim to file suit against the church. 37-year-old Troy Torres alleges he was an 8th grader at St. Anthony Catholic School when he was raped by his music teacher, Ray Calug. The complaint names the Archdiocese of Agana, St. Anthony Catholic School, and Calug as defendants. Torres alleges the teacher brought him to his house where he was forced to massage the teacher with lotion before he was ultimately raped. Torres reported the incident to police, but Calug was never arrested. Videos online show that Calug still works with young students in the Philippines. Torres marks the 69th victim to file suit. He's represented by attorney David Lujan.
A woman is robbed and knocked unconscious, all in broad daylight. Court documents state the victim was walking on Thursday afternoon when a man jumped out of the jungle and hit her in the head several times with a piece of wood. The man ran off with her pouch, which was later recovered by police, but missing her cash and cards. Using the description of the suspect provided by the victim, police canvassed the area and located 46-year-old Jerry Samo, who appeared drunk. Samo was arrested and charged with robbery and assault, among other charges.
One Jigo family gets a rude awakening. 32-year-old Mary Larod was arrested on Thursday for family violence, criminal mischief, and criminal trespass as all misdemeanors. Around 5 a.m. Thursday, court documents state the homeowner held the screen door shut as Larod allegedly used a machete to strike the door. She ultimately made it into the house and attempted to strike at a man known to her. Fortunately, no injuries were reported.
It was a fight sparked by posts on social media. On Thursday, a woman reported getting into a fight with a man known to her after she refused to delete photos from her social media account. The man allegedly choked her and threw her a notebook. In her defense, she told police she picked up a kitchen knife and the defendant started recording her with his cell phone. 38-year-old Insaf Ali was arrested and charged with family violence and aggravated assault, both as third-degree felonies.
Well, still to come, the Guam National Guard remembers its fallen heroes. That and more on the way. Stay tuned.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Have you gotten paid yet? That's the premium automatic insurance deduction plan from CALVO'S Insurance. Paid simplifies your home and auto insurance. No down payment. No more long lines. And you can stretch your payments up to 12 months. Paid is convenient. It deducts from your payroll, your checking account, or your credit card. With Paid, you get up to 65% off your car insurance and enjoy lifestyle club discounts. Life can be easier when you get paid.
Call CALVO'S Insurance today and save on your home and auto insurance.
Find your reason to celebrate at IT&E. Pick up the new Samsung Galaxy S8 and get double data.
Drive and discover at Guam's best dealership, Cars Plus in Mighty. With Guam's best warranty, there's no better time to drive a Hyundai Accent starting at $11,995 or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $16,995. It's not just newer, it's better. SUV lovers, check out the Hyundai Tucson, J.D. Power's top-ranked small SUV starting at $19,995 or save $4,500 and see the advantages that put the Hyundai Santa Fe at the head of its class. Get to Cars Plus today to drive and discover the quality and value that is Hyundai. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Chuck E. Cheese's Guam is not all fun and games. Our pizza is delicious with the freshest toppings, oven-baked to order. Try the fresh salad bar, sandwiches, and don't forget our mouth-watering wings. Come and eat at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Welcome back. A second Department of Corrections officer working the day detainee Justin Meno was badly beaten has filed an appeal with the Civil Service Commission. Lieutenant Mary Helen Lizama filed a grievance fighting her letter of reprimand. That letter states she failed to cordon off the yard area and preserve evidence of the crime scene. It also points out she was careless and failed to attend to her job duties, adding that the incident could have been prevented if protocol was followed. Lizama responded. She told an officer to bag the broken mop sticks and clothing on the ground in the yard, but never told anyone to throw it out. She did not see any crime being committed and that she only saw that Meno had been injured. Lizama concluded that hopefully Meno identifies who assaulted him soon so that there could be closure to the case. Her appeal comes days after former officer Benjamin Urquizu filed his appeal fighting his termination. Two other officers who were suspended for their part in the attack have not filed an appeal as of yet.
Yet another internal affairs investigation is underway at DepCorps this week. Investigators can't confirm details about the incident, but KUAM has confirmed that a corrections officer has been placed on admin leave. KUAM has learned the investigators are looking into the officer's alleged involvement in an apparent plan to bring contraband into the prison. The department has stepped up its efforts in recent months to stop contraband from getting into the compound.
In other news, soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country were honored by the Guam National Guard this morning during the annual Fallen Heroes Memorial.
Issa Baza has more.
Flags flying at half-staff, soldiers standing at attendance, and family members holding each other close. That's what could be seen at the annual Fallen Heroes Memorial that honored 6 soldiers from the Guam National Guard's 1st 294th Infantry Regiment. The soldiers lost their lives while serving during Operation Enduring Freedom in both Afghanistan and the Horn of Africa.
And our nation owes a debt to our fallen heroes and their families that can never be fully paid, but we can honor their sacrifice, and we do this by remembering them every day.
Guam National Guard Adjutant General Roderick Leon Guerrero stood in solidarity with families, remembering each of their loved ones by name.
It is here we find ourselves reflecting and thinking of Sergeant Eugene Uggan, who we remember to be polite and respectful, and Sergeant Gregory Farron, who was a dedicated family man. and Specialist Dwayne Flores, who loved working on cars and spending time with his family, and Sergeant Christopher Fernandez, who enjoyed fishing and surfing, and Sergeant Brian Leon Guerrero was a loving husband and father, and Sergeant Samson Mora, who we remember as kind-hearted and a friendly person.
Major Josephine Blas said the ceremony is about both solidarity and healing.
It helps us remember why we're serving and just to always stay vigilant because you never know what's going to happen.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
A new and improved Guam Memorial Hospital labor and delivery ward is on the horizon. According to U.S. Department of Agriculture Rural Development Area Director Joe Diego, after months of review, the USDA has finally cleared the invitation for bid for the $9.2 million project. Diego said clearance for the project was delayed because of a recent change in administration and also because GovGuam used construction documents that didn't conform to usual USDA standards. Now that the review is completed, Diego said it's up to the government of Guam to finalize and publish the IFB.
Well, the people of Guam spoke and voted in favor of medicinal marijuana. That was 3 years ago, and still little to no movement on the KC Conception Compassionate Use Act. To hold GovGuam accountable, local cannabis advocacy group Grassroots Guam has launched an online petition at change.org. For quick access to the petition, visit the Grassroots Guam Facebook page.
Coming up, Chris has the Dial Rent to Own Athlete of the Week. But first, here's your weekend weather.
What can I say? My family was tired of seeing red from internet data caps. We switched to GTA and life is good again. Sure, it took a bit of time for some of us to adjust to our newfound internet freedom.
Don't turn off the show. How does it end?
Relax, honey. The data limits are gone. You can watch the whole show now.
But we're all happy with the change, and I think it's even earned me some cool points.
You rock, Mom.
That's right. It's getting lit up in here. How about that?
Okay. So I need to finish this homework now.
Okay, I'm done. My son, though, he's in the midst of a serious rebellion.
Rebelling against an alien invasion, that is.
Oh, yeah.
Free yourself. Switch to GTA Home Internet today. Truly unlimited with no data caps or additional usage fees.
Monokai Athletic Club and Manhoven Swim Club present Guam Cocos Crossing 2017 on Sunday, May 28th. Experience the excitement of an ocean swim in the beautiful waters of Cocos Lagoon. Open to swimmers age 9 and up. Choose from 4 options: a 2.5-mile swim, 5 and 10K races, and a Neptune swim with a mask, snorkel, and fins. Register online at www.guamcocoscrossing.com by May 24th. Supported by these fine sponsors. For more information, go to www.guamcocoscrossing.com.
People are talking about the new Buick. With 4 fresh new models to choose from. And what are they saying?
Your new Buick is so cute.
Love the new Buick. That's a Buick?
Sweet Buick.
Experience the new Buick.
See your Buick dealer and get over $6,600 total value on select 2017 Buick Envision vehicles in stock. Visit AutoSpot Buick today.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Friday, woohoo, business! Business! Friday! You know how we do every Friday? We kick it off with a little segment, a little something we call the Dow Rentone Athlete of the Week. Friday, woohoo, business! Here at Dow Rentone in Mungie Town for Athlete of the Week presentation, our Athlete of the Week. Miss Justine here. We'll get to that in a sec. But first, my girl Francine Lynn with this week's special is a dial.
0 down and sofa love seats. Come see me.
There you go. You heard her. Come see her. Check it out, man. 0 down. Our athlete of the week, volleyball. Justine, congratulations, Justine Sablon.
Thank you.
You're playing with the UOG Tritons. What's it like to be able to play for UOG, especially knowing that they just recently established their athletics program?
I think it was a great opportunity, especially because it's reestablished. I've been playing volleyball for a while now, and it's really great to be able to represent the university.
Well, there you go. And I know you represented the university and Guam over in Taiwan for a volleyball tournament. How was that?
We did pretty well. We could have done a lot better considering the style of play wasn't as harsh as we thought it would be, but we did fine, and I think we represented our island well.
And talking about representing, on a side note, you also happen to be running for Miss Earth. What's that like to juggle your studies and athletics as well as pretty hardcore pageant?
Managing my time has been pretty rough, but I think I've been managing it pretty well. It wasn't as tough as I thought it would have been, but I feel that I'm doing pretty well so far, and I can't wait to see what comes further.
Are you ready to, what if it came down to you like challenging those girls to volleyball? Would you feel pretty confident that you would win?
I know a couple of girls that play volleyball as well, but I think it would be a fun competition.
Well, there you go. And who's your donation going to? Which charity?
The Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation.
Well, there you go. Just in time, Relay for Life, of course. Hey, on behalf of Francine Lynn and the wonderful family here at Del Rento and Amungi Town, our Athlete of the Week, Friday Business!
KUAM Sports Athlete of the Week is brought to you by...
KFC Bombers hand the MVP Stars the 113-94 loss in Game 1 of this year's GBA Season 3 Championship Series. MVP undefeated until last night's loss. They have to win Game 2 Sunday at 4 at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse to force a Game 3. Legend Glover, 25 points. Teammate Tony Moses with 24 in the win for KFC. MVP AWOL, big man Christian Kakonda on the inside. With Kakonda out, they lose out on the rebounding and inside play. Bombers 53-45 in total boards, resulting in many second shot opportunities. The Stars, big three, Darren Hechanova, 24, JP Cruz, 23, Joe Blas, 22 points, so they did what they could. Once again, Game 2 Sunday, 4 o'clock at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. Submit for May 27th, Dusitani Guam Resort. Get your tickets now. They're running low. 10 matches on the card for gi, no gi, and a combatives matchup.
It's a submission-only show, so that means no point, submission only. We have 8 bouts that are 20 minutes. We have 3 bouts that are 10 minutes, including 1 bout from the military, which is the Air Guard versus the Army National Guard. So that's going to be pretty exciting, something new that we're doing, and we're glad that the military is getting involved in this. The doors open at 5:30. Show starts at 6:30 with the 3 bouts starting out with the first 10-minute bouts. The show is business casual only, so guys, please come dress up, look sexy, look sharp.
And another one. Here's another 671 barbell team member going to rep Guam at the Hawaii Fit Expo.
Half day Guam. My name is Christian Duenas from the village of Jatnya, and I'll be representing Guam in the 2017 Hawaii Fit Expo. I first got into powerlifting from my coach, Justin Pasquale from Hawaii. He's the one that introduced me to powerlifting, and I just wanted to pursue it ever since. Right now, I'm trying to hit the 500 squat, trying to bench somewhere between 345 to 365, and I'm trying to pull 530 or 540 on the deadlift. My goal for this competition is just to acquire a lot of experience in the meet and just to have a good time and learn from all the other competitors, since this is going to be our first time going.
All right, hey Guam, have a great Friday, business! Woohoo! 3-day weekend. My name's Chris. You keep on shining. Adios!
These used cars are Nissan certified, and let me show you why I stand behind every used car that we sell. First, our certified technicians inspect every used car to make sure it's safe, reliable, and mechanically sound. Then any scratches and dings are given first-class treatment at our body shop. And after thorough detailing inside and out, the car is ready for sale. At a price that's always below Blue Book. That makes Nissan used cars your best buy.
Get ready for the most unforgettable music event of the year. The Guam Visitors Bureau is proud to once again bring you the Lotte Duty-Free Guam Live International Music Festival at the Governor Joseph Flores Memorial Park. On Saturday, June 3rd, Guam Live 2017 will feature acts from across the globe,
including MFBTY. Sammy J. And Magic. With performances by Onoea, Jed, Spawn Breezy, David Dior, and The John Dank Show.
Get your tickets now at all 76 Circle K locations and online at guam-live.com. The Lotte Duty Free Guam Live International Music Festival is presented by United Airlines, Docomo Pacific, 76 Circle K, Guam Auto Spot, PIC, the stations of KUAM and Heineken. Brought to you by... With special thanks to... This is a GVB signature event.
Introducing McDonald's new signature crafted recipes, like the sweet barbecue bacon sandwich, tangy barbecue sauce made with sweet onions, thick cut Applewood smoked bacon, and topped with crispy golden onions on chicken or seared beef. Introducing McDonald's new signature crafted recipes, like the Maple Bacon Dijon Burger, Applewood smoked bacon with sweet maple seasoning, grilled onions, and a creamy Dijon sauce with a hint of honey on chicken or seared beef.
Meet Hoist Gracie. 7th degree black belt, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, mixed martial artist legend, and all-around tough guy. Some things in life just aren't as tough as Hoist. For Hoist, only things built for the big boys will do.
Yes, hi. I'm looking for a big boy truck. I'm ready for one.
Most things in life aren't quite built tough enough. Except for this. America's best-selling truck for 40 years straight. When you're ready for a big boy truck, Triple J Ford is the place.
You need to get a big boy truck.
And before we close out the news tonight, our latest round of birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. James Marquez Martinez, happy 13th birthday, James. We love you so much. Love Nana and Papa, Big Ops Martinez, Carol and John Martinez, and the family. And remember, you can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by logging on to KUAM.com. Please make sure to include your photo, your name, and your birthday.
And it's